Let's go get those fucking marshmallows! Hello, everybody. End time. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I didn't do this last time when I kicked off the Piers thingy. But let me play this. Because I did this. Because as soon as the direct ended, I started doing this shit. I was out of control, baby! Oh, you have no idea. Oh. Look at him. Look at the progression to standing normally, to boobs and butt. I can't be stopped! Oh! This is like such a good outfit, you guys. I was like literally just saying while I was doing the Pierre's thing, which I did finish, by the way. I spent like 5 hours during the last Galaxy Gallery, and I still couldn't finish it. I am going to turn this down a little bit. But this is what it looks like finished. And, I might add, in all the work that I had to do, for all the different layers and shit, this wound up having 17 alts, so patrons are going to be eating good when that drops. Also, I finished this Emmy thing, at least the foreground, not the background. Maybe I'll work on it if there's extra time. I know there won't be. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling very good about this, actually. Correction. It's N. How could you not? This is like... I just needed something nice, you know? And I got it. And there he is. I'm trying to center this on the canvas and it's not working. I want to, like, kind of have a little bit more in the margins here. Like a teensy bit more. Got to accommodate for that Twitter crop. Alright. I was expecting this to give me, like, a really hard time, but I think as far as lining goes, I'm not gonna do, like, a bunch of crazy layer shit this time. It's probably just gonna be, like, one thing. And it's never one thing. So it'll be nice, you know? And, we're doing some Torna music tonight. Ernie art! Because I don't know. I was kind of in a mood for it. So we'll see if that's justified or not. I'm always scared to put on the, just the straight black and white soundtrack. Because I liked what I heard of it, and I probably heard most of it, but I just have, like, this tiny little figment of anxiety that, like, oh, I didn't play the post-game of black and white. I wonder if there's, like, music that I missed. And if I get... I mean, I don't know. Am I worried about spoilers still, even though I'm, like, probably not going to go back to it? I don't know what my plan for that is. That is, like, something that I did kind of wind up feeling like was a regret of mine. Is that as soon as the credits rolled, like, that was it. I just put that game down immediately. But doesn't, like, Black and White have, like, a pretty significant amount of content to do? Because, like, looking at the map, that game ends and you've touched maybe, like, half the province, or the country, or the region is the word that I'm looking for. There's, like, so many towns that I still haven't been to. And, you know, those towns have gotta have music, right? And that music's gotta bang, right? So I just don't know, like, what the, if they're just gonna reuse music for 2, or if it's gonna be, like, all brand new. I really don't know what to expect going in, but if there's a chance that I could, like, still experience that fresh in some way whenever I get around to 2, that'll be nice. I think I am coming around, though, on, actually wanting to stream that pretty soon. All end things considered. Because it's been about a year in the next couple of months since I, ended the previous Black and White playthrough. Fuck these eyebrows, man. I'm just gonna go to the eyes. I was, like, making his, like, just, like, a little bit too intense of a gaze, you know? Yeah. I don't know, I just think the time is right pretty soon. Because I'll tell you what, after all the news that we've got after today, I don't think there's any other Pokemon stuff I'm going to be doing within this year, within 2021, right? So that's my plan. I am feeling very pleasantly surprised and cautiously optimistic about Legends Arceus. I'm sorry, Legends Arceus. And I know that sounds like a very tepid response, but when it comes to Pokemon, I feel like cautiously optimistic is like, that's a level above where I was at, you know? I think before the Direct I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. And that's not cautiously optimistic. But, Arceus. Ugh! There's no way that's always been how you're supposed to say it. Yup. Speaking of bangers, baby. Yeah, okay, the Torna mood was justified. Let's fucking go. I don't know where Let's Get Those Fucking Marshmallows comes from. My brain wants to say that it's like an old Panoots-ism that I'm sure itself was something that, like, he referenced. I don't know, man. There's, like, a playlist, right? I know there used to be a playlist on YouTube of, like, all the Panoots memes. Like, someone went and, like, compiled them all. I don't know if that's still around, though. I've got to do my due diligence. I've got to do my, research. I want to make sure that, like, I don't know, I was in some sort of state of mind when I roughed this out, so I want to make sure that there's no, like, weird shit in terms of, like, canvas flipping, or, like, shit being, like, not where it's supposed to be. Just in terms of, like, where these facial features are concerned. I am going to, like, not do the second eye on the same layer, because I feel like I'm definitely gonna start moving shit around. Like, just like where things are oriented on the face doesn't feel like quite perfectly aligned yet. So I want to, like, figure that out first before I commit to shit. And then I have to move everything around on the same layer later on. But I do want to finalize this face before going on to the rest of the outfit, which is, it is very, very difficult to, like, find good references for this. I had to, like, go frame by frame through the direct footage, and I actually don't have it open, so I might have to do that again to get the palette stuff open. Check the audio, it sounds a little bit loud. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. But yeah, this outfit fucking rules. There's, like, we've got this, like, first tier, which is, like, kind of this feathery skirt that's meant to, like, evoke some Reshiram shit. And then we get this second level that's this, like, big, like, black and gold flowing shit. I don't know if it's, like, supposed to be, like, a Team Plasma motif. I don't know what it is. They fucking nailed it. This is, the bit that this is, there was, like, a Leon thing. I don't know anything about Pokemon Masters, actually, but there was, a thing where he had where, let's make those hips a little bit wider. Wasn't he, like, wearing pants or some shit, and it was like this, like his clothes were like that, and I think maybe there was, like, some side of that exposed too. Then it was just like that. There were a bunch of, like, fucking, like, diamonds on it. Yeah, he was, like, wearing like a Leslie Hall, like, gem sweater. Maybe we'll get some of that music in the playlist a little bit later. I don't know why they started to, like, make the trainer designs slutty. But I'm fucking winning, I think. I lucked out so hard. The winds of fortune blew in my favor. Oh wait, this is confusing. I can't tell if there's like... There's a lot of leftover scribbles from moving layers around in post. I'm like, okay, so how much of this is like supposed to be here? I'm going to assume that this is the swoop that I want, though. Because I do recall... I don't need a reference for this. I know that his side bangs always end in like kind of 2 swooshes, not 3. So I'm going to try to stick to that. Because I think this one that's over here is like a remnant from rotating the back hair. Like his ponytail, everything down from that. I'm surprised that I haven't seen anybody else, like, beat me to the punch on this particular subject, though. Because I was trying to find, this N alt. It's called the Sigma suit, or as I like to call it, the Sigma suit. And I'm seeing people tweet about it, and there's literally, like, so many people posting, dude, where's all the Sigma suit N fan art? I just literally said Sigma instead of Sigma, not even as a bit. And it's like, it's nowhere to be seen. And I'm usually not the kind of person who, like, reacts to announcements really early, and like, oh, I gotta draw this and post it, like, 30 minutes after, you know? But sometimes, you know, desperate times call for desperate griffins. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with, like, where the hair is, but I do need to come back to the face still. Kind of finalize the expression here. I don't know, I mean, this is, like, not the only time this comparison has been made. This is being said with me knowing nothing about Danganronpa, but I do feel like I commodify him a little bit, and I'm not sure if that's, like, something that is a good thing or a bad thing or not. You're gonna have to tell me on that one. Yeah, because I feel like if we follow this line, like, that's a little bit higher than the other eye, so we want it, like, lower, right? So that it's, like, more even. Right? That should be correct. That is not correct. There is, a subreddit that I found called, Church of N, r/Church of N, a little while back, and they're popping off. I don't know, I'm very glad that I'm not the only one who has this, like, insane amount of like, you know, because it's been 10 years. So, ordinarily you might think, well, okay, who gives a shit anymore? Apparently people still do, which is nice. Like, some bitches just, like, got spellbound in, like, 2011, and they haven't been able to break out since. Let's see. I think this is, like, better. I think I want to adjust the eyebrow with kind of a lower curve to match the eye thing that I just did. Or do I? Fuck, this is so confusing. Okay, so we need to make a little bit of this, first of all. And none of that's going to be visible. Let's try flipping this. I'm not even sure which way the canvas was originally supposed to be facing, even, but I think it's this way. Yeah, because his hair swooshes in this direction, not the other one. So this would have to be the... I don't know. What would you call it? The unmirrored version? The right side up version? The deflippification? Okay. I think this is, like, going somewhere. Yeah, I already did, like, so much Pokemon music during Pierre's. I'm not sure if I want to do, like, a repeat of that or not. But hey, if I knew this shit was coming, maybe I wouldn't have done Pierre's. Guys, can you imagine Signa Pierre's. I was a little bit tempted earlier today, like, what if I, like, actually do start playing Pokemon Master Sex? Like, I really thought about it. I really did. Like, the Leon and N back-to-back is, like, they're going for a certain audience. Like, they're really pandering to the Griffins out there. Alright, let's see those Fangsies. I also heard that, in my research of Pokemon Masters, there's actually, like, some cool, like, story events, just, like, with the regular N in that game that I saw some snippets of. I'm like, wait a second. Is this, like, cool? Is this, like, nifty? I don't know. I guess I'd have to get, like, an opinion from somebody who actually, like, plays that game, but I don't know anybody who does. Like, on Fire Emblem Heroes, oh, I got all my mutuals added in that app. I never see Pokemon Masters on my timeline. I just see a lot of people draw Raihan, but that's like, I don't know, people are still, to this day, really, really into the Sword and Shield trainers. I mean, I didn't even play that game, and I was drawing Pierre's, like, last week, so I get that, but I wonder if that's because of, like, the mobile game giving that some more longevity, or just people are still into the latest one. I mean, given the scale or the scope in terms of, you know, maybe not in terms of how that game came out, but certainly in terms of units sold, that there are still plenty of, like, people who draw, who are just, like, getting around to that game for the first time, like, now, you know? Does that mouth make sense? I feel like the teeth aren't, like, aligned with everything else, like the fangs in particular. Because if the raised portion here... Oh, that's weird. This is... I just went horny Tumblr artist mode. Is like this, though, in that range, then the distance between that kind of middle range and that isn't, like, really equal? I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll try moving the canines a little further in this direction. We'll see how that feels. We'll try that on. But now the lower fang doesn't make any sense. I could just, like, give him normal teeth and this wouldn't be a problem, but... Grr, bark, bark, bark. Anime boys, bark, bark, bark. I'm just like that fucking... Have you guys seen those TikToks? Where it's like the Roblox wolf girl RP, and she acts like all shy and nervous, and she's like, "Oh, hi, Jake. I didn't see you there." Nuzzles you softly. Are you going to the school dance with anybody? What? Did you say you're going with Marissa? Grrr! And she starts, like, jumping around in, like, an insane, like... I will illustrate this pose. Like, she makes, like, extreme eye contact with the camera, and she's very angry. And her stance is like this. Like, she's on the floor. And her legs are like this. And there's her sharp teeth from barking. And she's so mad! And she starts, like, hopping around like this. It's such a crazy fucking movement. She's like, bark, 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 bark! I've never seen anything like it. If a wild animal like that comes for you in the woods at night, remember, log off of Roblox immediately. And remember, if you're trying to find Dairy Queen in the woods and you're not on Roblox, well... Should have thought twice about who you're going to the school dance with, huh? Uses my Shadow Wolf powers to make you fall in love with me. kind of am like this with N, though. Like, that's what I do! Whoa! Did you... There was, like, a bit, like, fucking scribble emerging from that corner. I think it was, like, an artifact of the, when I was using that, like, line arc tool thingy. I've never seen anything like that as far as, like, Procreate goes. That was having an Adobe Flash moment right there. And here I thought I had escaped from that shit. Okay. Let's go for the eyes. I don't know, that's like an N thing that he does, right? Don't people, like, always tell him that he, like, has an intense stare? He talks too fast. And he's hot. That last one might not have been anybody in the game. That might have been fuzzy memory. Ooh, okay. I might actually want to pull up some references, because I mean, I get how the flower is, but... Let's see... I'm not even, like, subscribed to the Pokemon YouTube channel. I think I unsubscribed during Sword and Shield, so I just have to, like, go to their videos and start scrubbing through what's around here. Celebrating in Sinnoh. They do got Turtwig on the thumbnail. Yeah, because they don't have anything that's, like, a separate video for Pokemon Masters. Apparently they have a separate Pokemon Unite channel. That's tragic. So I just had to, like, scrub through the whole Direct, which has no timestamps, by the way. And just hope that I stumble across, like, a good shot of N. Show me. Show me. Show me! This is Pokemon Cafe next. Give it a few more seconds. These are, like, other events. Where's N? There he is. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure here. I don't know, I feel like... As far as the complexity of this outfit goes, like, I've been around these parts before with, like, crazy Fire Emblem designs. And maybe, like, relative to regular trainer outfits, this might be considered a lot. But I'm way too strong to be felled by things as weak as this. Oh, hi, Jake. How's the volume on this one? You guys let me know. You guys let me know if this one is loud. Like, I guess that's fine. It's like a flower, but like... I don't know. I don't draw those very often. Are those supposed to have, like, more going on, or is that good enough? Oh, it feels so good to just draw a curve. It's fun for me just to draw a curve. Plus my penis got an added curve. There we go. Man, I don't know what I'm doing drawing this fucking... I don't know what you would call this. There is definitely a word for it, but it is directly next to boob. And I'm not sure what I'm doing not drawing boob. I kind of just, there was a previous Galaxy Gallery I did with, I think Funbill, where I gave Anne a very tight shirt. Oh, this music's great, actually. But I can't, like, turn back after doing that. That was awesome. Hi. Hi, April. April, what are your thoughts on N? Smile. Okay, so that goes up there, and then this has to, like, come back around, and then, like, do... Huh? What? Huh? No, I didn't connect lines correctly. Femi, thank you for the sub. Hi. I think it's like that instead, and then these lines go out like this. This is like his collar now. I literally don't even know if this is supposed to be like a bridal motif or not, but I don't care what the actual explanation is for why he's wearing this. I have decided that this is his fucking wedding dress. And his cool smile. Every time I've drawn him, I've made him look like scary and staring super intense. April, we were like just talking about this. That's the way to go. I'm so glad that this is your opinion. It just feels right, doesn't it? It's what he deserves. Why is this an emergency? Well, it's an emergency, Femi, with a capital N. Because they made this brand new N alt. I mean, I just pulled up the direct footage, so I can, like... Can I put this in a pip window? Let's pip it. Let's pip it here. In case you missed the news. Let's see. This is what happened. This is what happened. Oh, this is what happened, baby. No. No. Don't go in the corner. Come over here. Come over here. Do it. Do the transition. Yup. Yup. I don't really care about watching Reshiram farting and shitting. But that's love for you, baby. Love. That's me. That's me though. I do have Reshiram's love. Also, this is the Leon outfit that I was talking about earlier. His gem sweater. There's like some other shit going on with the app, but there's like another there's some other footage of it, which was extremely helpful because you don't really get to see the bottom half of the outfit very easily. Hi, Pierre's. Is it like Pierre's or is it Piers? Because I'm kind of like giving that name the G8 treatment, if I'm saying it wrong. Let's see. Here we go. This is gonna show it again. And he's even like in like the room. But here, I'm gonna like use the comma period keys to like scroll through this. Because there's like kind of a twirl he does that shows you like the bottom section where you see a little bit more of that like black lower half. Like, my god, people! Jesus fucking Christ! We can't let them get away with this. This is so tailored to me. I'd also call it an emergency because I literally haven't seen anybody else draw this. Can you imagine if I was like actually the first person to like make it all the way? I'm such like a slow artist compared to everybody else, I feel like. I'm shocked that the N fans are out there still starving, still hungering for their boy. Someone's gotta come with, you know, emergency food supplies. We can't go on like this. That's like a neck, right? It's fun for me just to draw a neck. Alright, what's the layer split here? Okay, we can merge those, I think. I hope that doesn't backfire. Let's, like, actually grab a boob, though. Like, let's go for it. Let's kind of get the... Whoa. The silhouette of that. And then fill it with a bunch of detail. His clothes are fucking straining under the force. I might, like... only try to solidify this upper curve and then have like a harsher point that it comes to. Like so. This is sex music. What is this? This is Kingdom of Torna? Okay. They kind of did just install the End Sex mod into Pokemon Masters, didn't they? Hey, here's a question. I know this is the case with Dan Green, where, like, people found, like, them doing a very similar voice in, like, some hentai that they were, like, voice acting for. Didn't, like, people find N's voice actor in, like, something that was, like, literally insane? I found a clip of it ages ago, but, you know, I'm pretty sure it's straight, so I'm like, okay, well, I have no reason to commit this to memory. But I'm pretty sure that happened. I don't think I made that up. Wait, okay, so does it go like this, or does it go like this? How do those lines connect? See, this is why I have the reference. That's actually tough to see. You don't get a good angle of that. But if I rewind to this, I might. It looks like the way I have it is the way it's supposed to go. Okay. It, like, folds over like that. And then there's, like, a separate line that comes from beneath that, I guess. You know what, though? That does make sense. I don't know, like, what any of the anatomy of, like, clothes is called, but this bit that, like, flares out from the chest, if it's, like, folded outwards as opposed to, like, buttoned up, then the trim should work like this. So I don't think I'm getting it wrong. Yeah. There we go. There it is, baby. I feel like we're already making some really good ground with this. Oh, I do want to redraw this hand. These fingers are looking a little bit sausagey. Yeah, I don't want to really commit to, like, any more of these lines unless I figure this out first. Okay. It's just a hand, Griffin. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, that's a pretty okay thumb in terms of, like, girth. I don't know. It's like a foreshortened hand. I had no fucking clue what I was doing with this, and then it was, like, good enough. I'm like, okay, sure. Like, I just want to make, I want to make them, like, a little bit thinner, but now it looks like not good enough compared to the thumb. Oh, no. Oh, I don't get it. Like, yeah, that's how, like, if a cylinder was, like, at an oblique angle to the camera, like, it should look thicker, but it looks wrong on a hand. I mean, I guess if the fingers are kind of spread like that, then they wouldn't really be overlapping so much as, like, them being like that. I think that's where I'm making my mistake here. So let's start from that curve and then kind of bring it around like that. It does look that it's not quite where I'd like it, but I'd call that an improvement for sure. I don't want to dwell too much on it, but I also, you know, don't want to commit to, like, a thing that I'm not happy with. It's tricky. This is how we're gonna wind up with another 5-hour Pierre's Galaxy Gallery where nothing gets done. Oh god, and that's like the only one that's like relatively straight. The rest of these are like bent, which makes this like even weirder. Oh. I don't even know, like, they're supposed to be like, when you draw a curve like that, you're supposed to imply that like this is like the fingernail without actually explicitly drawing the fingernail. I don't, shit's curling and twisting and bending. I don't know which side of this to draw that like that flat edge on. I mean, it would be like this, right? It would have to be. It's not going to be on the inside, Griffin. Fuck, mate. Oh, God. This is why nobody's drawing end right now, because nobody can fucking crack the code on these fingers. Yeah, when it comes to Procreate, you can't really do, like, complex curves like this. We were talking about this a little bit during the Pierre's one we were doing earlier, but yeah, yikes. Does that look good, though? I mean, I guess the finger does kind of have a joint like that, but... Let's crank up the opacity on this so that I'm focusing more on the liner and not the rough version. Yeah, let's bring in kind of this line a little bit and either have it overlap with what's already there or like try to extend it in some way. Oh, this music I recognize. This one's good. Yeah, I think this joint just needs to be longer is where I've got the trouble here. Guys, I can't believe that I streamed this all the way back in 2018. What the fuck happened? I hate the passage of time. See, and now I can like make it like do this instead. It doesn't look so like fat-fingered. I tried to, like, save myself by roughing in advance, and it still couldn't save me. Like, look at that. That's not the shape of anything. Like, I definitely need to be more committal to like actual finger shapes. That's okay. It kind of curves upwards at the end. I'm not sure about that. Actually, wait a second. The upward curve might be exactly what I need. I always forget to like do that with hands or with fingers, but then when I do, it just always looks better. Yeah, this is a reasonable base to work off of, just as the music crescendos. So let's cut this to another new layer, lower that, crank that, and then we'll do one more pass where we kind of like accentuate the joints in the back of the fingers, and that's gonna be what takes this to where it needs to go. The thumb here kind of mostly implies it, but we'll do some kind of harder edges, because I think that's one of the problems that I was having with the first go of this. Like it wasn't quite enough of that. But if I just kind of like expand that approach to the rest of these fingers, like that's gonna send it. Guys, we're problem solving! I'm doing it! I can ride my bike! Oh no, I hate when it assumes that you're trying to draw like part of an ellipse and not just like a curve. Makes shit a lot harder to like align. Like you see this shit? There it is. There it is. There we go. Now we're talking. And that one's like, let's toggle this on and off. That's like okay. This doesn't necessarily need this. I'll like keep it very subtly there instead of that like really sharp bit. But for these other fingers, I definitely want to like have more of it there than is currently there. Because I was trying to like draw like lines like this to show like the finger joints, but I think if I do that on like the back of the finger, then that's gonna be like what I need here. Okay. So what's that? And then we do that, and then how does that look? Well, I definitely think that that suggests, I don't know, bones? I don't know what I'm trying to even suggest, but I know it looks weird without it. Oh, I can't hydrate. I did get water, but it's on the other side of the room, and I don't want to get up. So until there is a channel point redemption tier for get up and get that water, there's simply nothing that can be done, I'm afraid. I'll reward myself with that when I finish this hand. How about that? How does that sound? Oh god. Why do I call attention to it? Now everybody's gotta say hydrate. I should have just said Yum! Redeemed message, go get it or else. Okay, Femi redeemed stretch. We can consider that as counting. But I still want to do this. Pinky. Stretch, Sos redeemed, get up and get that water. Okay. Let's see. More. But I'm not, the hand isn't perfected yet. I want to make this curve a little bit more like thicker. Like that. But now this doesn't look thick enough. Oh, I'm sick from lack of water. And also from the finger. Guys, I like chugged a full glass right before streaming, and it's already been like 40-ish minutes. I don't think my need for liquid is that urgent. The only liquid I need is N. Okay, I'll get the fucking water. Are you happy now? Are you proud of what you've done? Drink fire energy. It's not a drink, more like a drink. Alright. Let's get back to business here. Are these layers like for anything? Like if I try to cut, no, this layer's empty. If I try to cut, this layer's empty. Why? Let's crank that back down. And he's got like, guys, he's got these like flower petal like motifs on his sleeves. N is not a liquid, N is a solid. Yeah, but he's got liquids in him. And I want him. Griffin has big, chronically dehydrated energy. I do kind of be feeling tired all the time, but I think that's just because of my terrible sleep schedule. And not my, water intake. Although I do love me some water. Did you guys hear that fucking Sakurai interview that went out the other day? Where he says that he hates drinking water and he only ever drinks Coke Zero? Like, he's always talking about, like, how his body is fucking shutting down on him. I wonder why. The fact that I mean, that's like... I feel like that's almost like when you give yourself, like, small doses of poison over the course of years so that you can, like, become immune to it. So that you build an immunity to it. Your sleep schedule is so awful, lol. Like, I knew that before, but watching stuff with you lately has really highlighted that. Yeah, the only reason I was up for the presentation this morning even was that, like, I just happened to wake up at 4 a.m. I don't know. I mean, I do have, like, an ideal kind of night owl-y schedule where I, like, work pretty late into the night. Which usually is, like, wraps up around, like, 5 or 6 a.m. And I'm cool with that, because then at least I'm still, like, up during the day. And I have, like, energy to be streaming from 8 to 12. Past couple of days, I've been a little bit sloppy with that. Like, it's not even, like, a schedule that's just, like, shifted like I want it to be. It's just fucking everywhere. It's all over the place. It's so dirty. It's so filthy. You don't want to see it. Coke Zero PogChamp. I have never had Pepsi or Coke in my life. I used to have, Orange Crush. That's, like, my favorite soda, but I never had it, like, regularly enough. Like, I knew like, this tiny fucking kid in high school who would... What's the difference between, like, a bottle that's like this, right? That's a fucking baby bottle with a fucking mother's breast on it. But it's like that, and then that's, like, something you would, like, grab like this. It's, like, the average size of a water bottle. And then there's, like, one that's like this... You know? I don't know. That's a fucking milk jug. Like, kind of like this. It's, like, wider. Why? I cannot draw a fucking bottle. I can draw all this, and I can't draw a bottle. Is that, like, a liter? Or a gallon? I don't know what that measurement is. But there was a kid who, like, a tiny fucking kid who had, like, one of those, like, in class every day. I don't know if it's the same in Canada, but there's a lot of people in the US that drink soda like water. Especially if your local tap water isn't good. Soda's often literally cheaper than water. I mean, I grew up in BC, and that's, like, the best of the best tap water. And where I live isn't quite like that, but it's, like, still perfectly drinkable. It's just, like, got a different taste to it, you know? Everyone's got their own, like, slight subtleties to tap water. I'm a real water snob, if I'm being honest. I'll pick up on, like, tiny little differences in the taste of water, like that. Like something's wrong. Oh, this is, like, only the clothes layer, and it's still not very specific about, like, what is, like, right and what's not. Well, let's chop this out, because I think I just redrew the collar section. You know, I'm not really even that much of a fan of the Amalthus theme in Xenoblade. But this, like, arrangement of it makes me like it. This fixes it for me. Alright, so let's see how that all comes together. Because here's what I need to decide is if I want this lock of hair going over the arm. But I guess if it's outstretched to the viewer, then there's no way that that could make sense. So we'll try to revisit that and see if we can figure out something better here. Let's, like, do that. There we go, okay. I already have, like, some of that, like, it's sharing this with the clothes layer, so moving any of that might be a little bit tricky. We can just, like, find something to do with, like, this portion, then maybe we can make it all work out. Okay, yeah. Because this is going in front of that anyways, so that's a good start. Yeah, actually, if I just, like, go up to, like, this point, maybe, and then go to the arm, close it off here, and have this line extend to there. I was, like, so scribbly with these lines. There's, like, a lot that I'm, like, figuring out just now, honestly. It's a little embarrassing of me. Okay, I think that's how I want to do it. No, that should go in front. That should go in front, actually. So let's close that loop. And then erase everything on the inside of the collar here. This was like a tricky part for me to figure out. I'm very proud that I actually figured it out. This could have been far more disastrous. Let's be real with ourselves. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm ready to merge it. And I'm ready to merge it with that. Let's get the flip on that, see how that looks. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do boobs. Let's do boobs as a reward. Can we have stay hydrated, but for boobs? I need to add channel points for that. I can feel the evil energy flowing through me as I draw the stretched fabric. Yes. Let's come back to this lower section and then do this. Anyways, it's been a couple of days since I streamed. How you guys been doing? What you guys been up to? You guys have anything going on in your lives and days of your lives? Yes, okay. Like so. Yeah, this is looking crazy. That's gonna be really fun to do, all the lighting and shading on. I still, like, vividly remember how I went about that during, the previous end-themed Galaxy Gallery that I did. And I'm very much looking forward to, trying that technique again. Because I haven't really tried it with anybody else besides N. Nobody else wears clothes so tight. I think everybody else I just, like, himbofy so much that, like, I don't know. I feel like with N's boobies, I make them, like, a little bit in between. Like, I don't go crazy with it, I only go, like, a little bit crazy with it. Yeah, getting the layout on these might be a little bit tough. Because of, like... I have to figure out how these features on the clothes are actually, like, turning away from the viewer with all this boobs and butt shit. I'm not a fan of that motif. Let's try to make this, like, a little more centered. This should be lower. I think that works. I think that works. I got a COVID test the other day because I've been sick since last Tuesday. Sucks, not gonna lie. Oh god, it sure does, Femi. I hope you're okay. Can you guys hear that? When I rock my iPad, I'm like, it's on top of this wire here. Let me like thread it underneath through the little origami fold of the case. Guys, can we talk about this iPad charging cable? Like, I think there's a mistake on it. Because you know how, like, your average cord, right, is maybe like this, right? And it's got this little portion on here. And it looks a little something like that. You guys are familiar with this? You ever seen that before? And then after that portion, you've got the actual cable. Yes? That's most cables. Apple cables do this shit, where they just have like a nondescript kind of bit that looks like that. And this shit breaks all the time. This is the superior way to do it, but I guess they just think it looks ugly, so they do like this smooth on all sides approach. And this tends to be a common failure point of Apple cables. This iPad cable, that just, it like, this is the one that came with it, right? Like, there's no sleeving at all. It's just gone. Like, I don't know if it's a mistake or something, but like, I don't know long-term how that's gonna turn out for this poor little guy. I already feel bad for that cord, just like looking at it. The smooth cable shit is actually so fucking bad. Yeah, I know. It's not just Apple, but Apple does it for like everything. Yeah, like I'm looking at like all my cords. I've got a Thunderbolt cable, I've got a Thunderbolt to USB-C adapter, my Mac cable has that sleeving. But like that's the sleeving that I've come to expect. But there just is no sleeving on this one? It's so weird. It has to be intentional at this point. I think they're like finally moving on from it though. I know that with the new M1 Macs that they're doing, like the desktop ones, like all the cables for everything are just like braided now. Like they're like a fabric material. So I think it remains to be seen like long term how durable that is, but I mean, anything has to be better than what they've been giving us for the last little while. But they've been using those materials for like a little bit longer with some of like the really high-end Macs that you can order from like the crazy $60,000 like tower shit. And I feel like if there were problems, you'd probably hear from like very cranky pro customers or whatever. But this like is like a product from Apple that I bought in 2021, and it is like the worst cable yet, so oh, is this already the end of the Torna playlist? Uh-oh. Guys, we gotta find new music. I need suggestions, quick! This always did, like, bug me with, like, 2's choices in music. Because they know for a fact that they fucking nailed it with Xenoblade 1's vocal credits theme. They're like, okay, let's do that, but again. And then they like really, really, really overdid it. Now, there's not any good references, like I said before, of N's lower half, but you can't prove to me that there's not visible butt cheeks through the smoothness of this material, so I'm actually keeping this kind of Y shape here. Fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. The Regina and Mac playlist! Someone actually, like, came to my comments and, like, asked me, please, will you do Regina and Mac World? I'm pretty sure it's Switch only though, so I was given the mercy of being allowed to say no, at least for a time. But come October, who knows? These don't get, like, stricken, right? These vocal tracks? I mean, it's like... It's in a game, so, like, I don't know how they would discern someone doing an art stream on Twitch versus just, like, actually playing the game. Because I didn't get claimed in 2018 for this one, but, 2018 was also a very different time. I did notice, though, you know, for the course of the summer... After I streamed WWDC 2021, I got a second copyright strike on my Twitch channel, which left me at, you know, 2 out of 3, you know, 1 more, any mistake, and that's it, you're out, you're down, shut down, goodbye. But it went back to just 1 strike earlier, and I didn't know why that was. But Twitch actually has been making, like, good copyright updates, question mark, in terms of, like, you know, oh man, I wish this page and with all this information on it was available, and now they actually, like, just do have that, and they make it available to you. I don't know why we're getting to this, like, years after the fact. But the strike that was lifted was not the one from this year. It was the strike that I got in, like, 2018 or something. Or maybe the one from 2020? Again, it doesn't actually say what it was, but I did have 2 from doing Apple events, and now I have 1 from this year from doing an Apple event, so that's about the most information I can work with here. Regina and Mac World? There's a new Regina and... Didn't you send this to me? Yeah, it's like a 2D platformer. And it's got, like, lots of levels. That's all I can glean from the eShop page. Okay, so if this is the left button, then I think it should go like that. And then like that. And then like that? Maybe? I don't know. No, but that doesn't go like right up to the button. We gotta bust out the references. Come on, Pokemon Presents. Oh! Oh dear. Oh, this isn't how this works at all. I thought it was like button, 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 and then it was like that. It's like button, button, and then it's like that, and then button. Like this. And then you get to see his huge fucking high-waisted pants. And his bulge. Okay. Well, with that in mind, let's redraw some of these lines. Also, that is the end of the playlist. Okay. I don't have any better ideas than Regina and Mac. I don't fucking know. Actually, hold up. Did Insane in the Rain... I'm just gonna, like, do that and then type in Gen 5. Pokemon Black and White Route 10 Fusion Jazz Arrangement. Feat at Toxic X Eternity. Yes, please.
Every musician needs to practice with a metronome. It's just...
Nope. A metronome? Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Carlos. Ooh! Okay, I didn't know we were going this place. Ooh. I get like major Freedom Planet vibes from this. Yeah, this is kind of where the oval was originally. I'm like, no, I know better than Griffin from then to put the line here. Yeah, that should be correct. Guys, we're fucking cooking! Let's get that, like, ponytail in here now, actually. That's gonna pop. I can't believe this came out in 2020 and I haven't heard this until, like, just now. Insane in the Rain literally always knocks it out of the park. Apparently he arranged, like, the entirety of the Diamond and Pearl soundtrack. I mean, like, a whole album out of it. And I still haven't, listened to that one, but I've heard nothing but good things. Oh my god. This fucks so hard! That was actually unbelievable. I was just like looking for something to put on. That was like, that took me places. That's going to my likes. Holy shit. It does seem that that's the only Gen 5 cover that they've done. And there's just like a bunch of diamond and pearl stuff in here. There is... I'm not going to play this one, but I am going to show this thumbnail. This is fucking amazing. I think I have to drag it into OBS to get it on the screen. Let's see. Look at this thumbnail. Alright, well, what now? I'm just going to put on some regular-ass Route 10. We haven't done that yet. Let's go for it. Black and white Route 10. Yes. Love that beat. If you're looking for more music, there's a music playlist like Nintendo Head Empty Music Stream Safe, or something like that. Didn't that like just get taken down recently? I heard there was like a claim on that, but maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Yes! See, this is what I was anticipating in the Insane in the Rain cover, like this kind of like... I guess it's like a synth, but it's like supposed to be evocative of like a flute, maybe? Love that shit. Love that shit! Alright, let's do the Reshiram thingy. Oh my god, we're not doing the Reshiram thingy. Okay, I need to show you something that Max sent me earlier today. Jesus fucking Christ. This is the craziest shit I've ever read in my life. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was like a Tumblr link. It was on Pure Sins Tumblr. Pure Sins belonged it. Where is it? Where is it? Did Max DM it to me? Or was it in a different Discord? I found it, I found it, I found it, I found it. Okay, okay, okay. I guess it's not stream safe anymore. This is a post from our one and only, our favorite Justin RPG. Let's give it a read. I'm sorry, this is like beautiful music and I don't want to sully it with this, so we'll just sit here in uncomfortable silence. I feed my wife, Reshiram, her pure Pokemon Naturals wet Pokemon food formulated for legendary Pokemon, and she says that she wants to share her meal with me, because she thought it would be very romantic to be eating the same food together. This is on Facebook, by the way. I agreed to do so because I love her, and I do not want to hurt her feelings. She is a Pokemon, so she is less likely to understand why I would not want to eat her food. Her food is designed for legendary Pokemon, not humans, and it would probably taste bad to a human. It is the same reason why I agree to watch Zekrom have sex with her despite having no attraction to Zekrom whatsoever. My wife wanted me to come to the wilderness and watch him have sex with her. Back to her sharing her meal! Pokemon food is not meant to be eaten with a fork. You do not see Pokemon eating Pokemon food with a fork. Pokemon food is not finger food either. It would be messy to grab pure Pokemon Naturals, wet formulated Pokemon food formulated for legendary Pokemon with my hands. So the way I must eat her Pokemon pure Pokemon Naturals, wet Pokemon food formulated for legendary Pokemon with her, is like her. Bend over and put my mouth to her food to take bites of her Pokemon food. I have not figured out why my Insta My Day randomly makes the images blurry. Romantic. I can blow this up for you too, by the way, in case you want to see some more of the details there, in case you want to see the man bent over in that dish of Pokemon Naturals wet Pokemon food formulated for legendary Pokemon. I like how it's a really greenish shade of brown, and also how it's smeared all over Reshiram's mouth. Anyways, back to Route 10. Thought you guys would like to know about that. Thought you guys would appreciate that one. There's like a scene here somewhere and I can't see where it is. Like, I know I still need to like fill this in with something, but like, why is the ponytail still being considered all blue? Where is it? Where is your hole? Like, there's a seam somewhere. How's it getting in? Something's getting in. What? Huh? That's very suspicious. I don't know how that makes sense at all. There is no visible difference. I didn't see the tiny human until the end. I'm gonna be honest, it took me a second too! I'm gonna show it again, I was so focused on Reshiram, I didn't see the tiny man either. I fucking love Justin RPG. What a legend. What a legendary Pokemon. Alright, let's turn this on. There we go. We could just put on I Love Reshiram. That's probably copyright safe, right? I think it would be very funny, though, if just an RPG, like, happens to be very litigious of their works. Oh, oops. I used to do this all the time when, like, drawing with the trackpad, where, like, if your mouse went out of the window, like, that wasn't a big deal, like, you could just kind of keep moving the mouse, and then, like, it would make sense. But I'm, like, literally taking my pencil, like, off the screen, and I'm just, like, drawing on the bezel. I'm like, okay, waiting for the responsiveness. It's not quite the same. Yeah, this is coming together. I'm liking how this looks so far. Let's kind of have it like a split kind of coattail here. Like a little negative space between these backmost feathery thingies. Hey, you know what, guys? Genuine question. So, when you think about it, Pokemon's got, like, a lot of, like, stuff of this caliber in the fandom. Why is it, I wonder, that, like, Sonic became, like, really well known for people like this, but Pokemon, like, never got that, like, reputation? I mean, people think it's cringe, but that's because the game started blowing chunks. But, like, there was never, like, that kind of, like, I don't know, approach to the fandom. You know what I mean? Although Pokemon fans have certainly done their fair share of crazy shit that deserves getting clowned on. Remember when people were, like, so pissed off about Sword and Shield that they, like, tried to fake sexual harassment claims against Masuda? Sonic's like 50% freaks. Sonic's like 1% freaks. Femi, I resent that. As a Sonic fan and as a freak. It's because Pokemon is still, like, the biggest media property on Earth, so the volume of freaks is drowned out. Listen, I'm just saying that when I was streaming Pokemon Black, and we were looking at, like, Charizard transformation pictures, and I was thinking, like, the Pokemon movie literally just has, like, oh no, we're all turning into Pokemon, how embarrassing. Anything but that. Pokemon is just so much bigger, even if the number is high. Of the whole fandom, it's very low. I just think that if you were to look... But I think the bigness of it, you'd think would, like, make the amount of freaks higher. Like, it would, like, maybe, like, attract more? I don't know. Like, I'm sure if you were to, like, look up some crazy Charizard shit on DeviantArt, you would absolutely see a similar ratio of, like, weird Sonic shit, right? I'm sure there are as many weirdos in the Pokemon community as Sonic, if not more, but Pokemon is just so unimaginably bigger, so it's not known for it. I think we should change that. I think it should be known for it, actually. Can you imagine if, like, Pokemon started being regarded as cringe and they were so helpless to that perception that they had no choice but to lean into it like Sonic does? I want the next Pokemon movie to have, like, just an RPG reference in it. Yeah, but that's if you're looking for the weird stuff. No, I just mean, like, if you looked up Charizard. Pokemon Forces? Are Pokemon, like, OCs a thing? Do people make those? This is my original Pokemon Blarizard, do not steal. The majority of fans' interactions with Pokemon start and end with, like, playing Pokemon Go occasionally. Or just having played the games as a kid and liking Pikachu, or having watched the show. No, but there are so many good fan-made regions. I've seen so many. Whereas if you like Sonic, you kind of have to go out of your way to even engage with it. That's true. There's no Sonic Sleep app yet. There's no Shadow ASMR feature yet. There sure isn't. No, people make a lot of Pokemon-based OCs and Sonas. Also, Fake Mon is a huge thing too. I like Sonic Kissy Face. Thank you, Naz. You're the only one who does. I haven't had the urge to, like, bust out a Tommy voice in a while, but that felt so natural. Alright, this should be our last arc here. Let me just... This last Arceus, and then we just have to do the little diamonds, and then we're already done with the line art. Like, an hour and a half in. Like, that's gonna... Wait, why can't I undo this? No! Okay, well, I have to redo this line. But, like, we're basically there. You're just too slow for his taste. Why are you bullying me like this? I didn't ask for this. Alrighty. Oh wait, there's like a gold trim that goes on the corner like this. We gotta get that too. Let's see. There we go. With that there now, I do want to adjust the direction these diamonds are, like, pointing. This one is, like, really hard to glean how this ties into the outfit, because this is, like... I don't think anybody knows about this detail besides me. Like, I'm saying that with complete honesty. I think I'm, like, in on an end secret that nobody else knows. Because you have to, like, dig so deep to acquire this knowledge. I just literally don't know if, like... It's the hardest part to see, and it's the hardest part to get right. Because of how, like, obscured it is. Like, you don't really get, like, a full body shot. But that's the price you pay for being, like, early to market. It's not really a life that I'm used to living. But it sure would be nice if I, for once, like, cornered the N fandom, or any fandom, on anything. I'll tell you what, though, that Klonoa thing I made a little while back, this BRB, this has been popping off. This has been doing really good on Twitter and Tumblr. It's kind of had a second wind recently, because JP Klonoa Twitter just found it. Oh, and I think also, like, someone who works at Nickelodeon saw it, so that was pretty cool. What's your highest performing tweet? Klonoa has to be up there? I mean, in terms of art that I've posted, like, stuff that I'm, like, not doing as, like, a bit, or a joke, or a goof, or a gag, like, my serious shit, this is probably up there. In terms of actual, like, highest numbers any given tweet has ever done, there are probably two candidates. One is a clip that I posted from an unreleased YouTube poop that I made called, YouTube Poop Diddy Doolittle's Sauce Quest. Or Baba number 5. Baba is you easily, right? Maybe in terms of views? I don't know if in terms of engagement. I'd have to compare. But the YouTube poop clip is really up there. The Baba one doesn't really get much traction these days, but I have people constantly coming back to that, Donkey Kong clip. 'Cause, like, if you're making Baba content on Twitter, I feel like that's kind of flash in the pan. Like, that has a shelf life, but I think YouTube poops are eternal. And also, I'm like, it is a funny gag. Like, I'm proud of that bit. You know what, let's charge up, and let's do a direct comparison here, because I can probably find the source clips on this really easily. Oh, and just in time to start fading away. You know what, let's show the clip on stream. From Griffin Galactic, YTP. What do we got? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've really shown this on stream before, so I mean, I may as well. The Baba fandom is dying. Retweet if you're a Babu. There we go.
Sus! Just because you're my best bub doesn't mean you got dibs on my dick! Ah! This friendship's moving like this elevator! Down! I don't get it.
So that wound up with 6,781 retweets at the time of recording, 66 quote tweets, none of which I've actually looked at, and 18k likes. And then if we go from Griffin Galactic Baba, then this tweet has 6,214 retweets, 113 quote tweets, and 14,000 likes. So I think the Donkey Kong one is bigger in some respects, and the Baba one is bigger in others. It certainly has more quote tweets, but that's the nature of that, I guess. Let's bust out the Black and White Route 10 Smash remix for the next little bit. Okay, there we go. I remember I would have this on when, like, I don't know if it was like a pre-order bonus. No, it was a Club Nintendo reward is what it was. That you had like they gave you like 2 CDs with like a selection of music from Smash 4. And I remember listening to this one, like, on the way home from school, on, like, a particularly dark day. Like, whoa, it's just like Route 10, even though I've never played that game before and I have no idea what the original sounds like. I also listened to the, Degour Plains and the Spirit Tracks remix a lot. Like, I loaded those up on my iPod, my iPhone or whatever. But, like, come on, this guitar? How could you not? Yeah, I was literally like the lady from the Smash Direct who, like, puts on her headphones and starts, like, playing crazy fucking Luigi's Mansion music on, like, her leisurely stroll. I definitely did listen to the other two a lot, not this theme, though. What were the other two? Was the Champion Cynthia remix on the Club Nintendo disc? They might have had the Pokemon X and Y battle theme that I was talking about during the Pierre's Galaxy Gallery. Oh, Gower Plain and whatever the other one you said was, the Spirit Tracks 3DS remix. We can put those on, I guess. Like, why not take a little trip back to Griffin's 2014 taste in music? I also had the Symphony of the Goddess CD, and I think that just came with, like, launch copies of Skyward Sword. I listened to a lot of that, too. That one was more of like a long car ride. Like, we're just, like, going somewhere that's, like, fucking 10 hours away. It's like, alright, bust up the Zelda tunes. I do recall really liking the, Twilight Princess medley on that disc. Yeah, I listened to the Spirit Tracks theme while boat sailing in the ocean? Whoa. Hey guys, people are gonna get me for saying this. I don't think the Cass's theme, like the Smash remix, is like, I don't know, everybody treats that like it's so good. I'm like, it's fine, but it's like, it's just Cass's theme. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's that special. Yeah, okay, let's bust out the Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks Smash 4 remix? Yeah, full steam ahead. I actually got chills listening to, like, these first couple of seconds. I haven't played Spirit Tracks in so long. I'm curious if that one's, like, worth going back to at all. Like, I'm sure it, like, is still a decent game. Certainly relative to Phantom Hourglass, but I think I want to see, whenever I get around to doing Sonic Rush Adventure, which is also kind of, like, touchscreen heavy, I think that'll be, like, a good test run for, if doing the DS Zeldas is, like, at all feasible. I did it backwards, it's alright. I feel like that's the plan post-stream. To what? Get me? Oh, the Galaxy Gallery sex mod. Oh, that kind of post-stream plan. I mean, I could put a cock on this pretty easily, but it's not like... If you knew, for example, what I fucking did to this Pierre's thing, my god, you would understand why that, like, demands an NSFW alt. I think this is, like, just nice. Like, he's hot as hell, but it's just nice. See, what I should have done, this was Griffin's mistake, is that I should have drawn him, like, sitting on the ground and then looking up at the viewer, and then his legs were spread and he looks like really disheveled. Like if I like something like this. He's kind of maybe angry, maybe kind of looking up at you with a scowl, and his like shoulders are like this, and his arms are kind of going back, and then he's like this, and his tits are out, and his clothes are ripped, and he's sitting like this, and then his dress is like this. Oh! What a mistake. Griffin's mistake. Jesus fucking Christ. Compositionally, that fucking owns. But, I'll have to save that for one of my good old patron polls. But I think the next little while, the next couple of months, is either, like, already queued or already, like, scheduled. I've got shit planned out, like, weeks and weeks and weeks, in advance for, like, poll ideas and stuff I want to do. And, like, I just did Pierre's, but, like, I'm saving this in my back pocket. Like, I'm probably not even releasing this until, like, November, which means it's not even going public until, like, December, you know? So, I'll have time before, you know, Pokemon leaves my system and then comes back in, and then I have no choice but to draw a disheveled N. Oh shit, speaking of things that I'm working on, though, I mentioned that I was, like, doing some, Dojin stuff. I mean, you can kind of see, if I go back to the gallery one more time, you see there's 13 pages of that, and then some spoilery stuff that is not actually NSOW, but I moved to the NSOW folder to hide it from you guys. I mentioned one of those was a Fallen Corrin X Corrin thing, and then, like, the funniest thing happened. I've mentioned an artist name of Samsara, who I'm a very big fan of. They're, like, the Corrin artist ever. And I asked them one day, hey, do you want to collab? And then they said yes. And so we've been, like, talking back and forth a lot about, like, what we wanted to do, and it wound up being that idea that I had for the Dojin. So I'm probably not finishing that, but hoo boy, are we far along in the process. So that's really exciting. It's like, I don't know, there's like an artist you just like look up and respect to, like they're actually working with you. It's like, it's really cool. What other Smash 4 stuff can we do? Let's do Cynthia. Cynthia's the one that I was thinking of. Cynthia Smash 4. Yeah, with my luck, it's gonna be some fucking Siva Gunna remix where it's like, Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer. Cynthia, boogie to the groove now. If that doesn't exist, though, I kind of do want to be the one to make it. All right, this is leg drawing music. Flag twirlers, let's move! Sadly, we never did get to see what N's shoes look like, but I'm assuming that they're, you know, kind of white and featureless. Just like Miku. And so hopefully, like, this will be, like, enough of, like, what is visible. Like, he doesn't have any big, goofy shit on his feet. But he does have, like green Crocs in his regular outfit, so I really don't know. I'm going to assume that they're nice shoes. This will have to be Griffin's sacrifice. Alright, line art's done, baby! Let's go! Oh, this part fucks so hard. Let's, I'm gonna open up Photoshop on my other screen here. I'm gonna steal the palette that I used for, like, En's hair and his skin and stuff. Because I did have that open earlier for other reasons. So it's, like, literally in the process of, like, being opened right now, but it is a massive PSD. So it's gonna take a second. In the meantime, let's delete this. Let's group these. And do this. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's get these flats. Alright, so we are officially coloring shit in as of an hour 45. That's making really good time. That's a lot of time to just, like, be doing shading. This is good news. Alright. Let's get some hex values, baby. 9DF. That's not an F. 491. Then you just drag and drop shit, baby. Make this reference layer. Baby, you got a stew going. I don't know why I'm using my finger for this. It's a very blunt instrument to be doing this with. Yes! Yes! I feel like the video of that lady who has that, like, that rainbow sponge. And she's just losing it over the kinds of shapes she's allowed to make with that thing. Alright, skin tone, what do you got? F6E8CD. Yup. Also, here's an idea, because I was talking about, like, not wanting to be spoiled on tracks that I may not have heard before. There is a very simple in-between of listening to the entire soundtrack and not listening to it at all, and that's looking up specific tracks that you do already know of. So let's look up Pokemon Black End battle theme. Fucking idiot. Yup. I'm entering end mode. And it'll be nice to hear a version of this that's, like, not at, like, 98% as well. That was always, like, a small thing that bothered me at the time. And will no doubt continue to bother me well into Black 2. Oh, there's, like, more diamonds in this, by the way. There's, like, an outer gold one and then, like, an inner red one. But there's, like, black in between. So I'll have to do, like, another, like, cycle on these. God, what a fucking banger! I, like, actually have not gone to listen to any of this since playing Black and White. This shit is cracked. No, that's the shaded color for the tongue. This is the inside of the mouth. Oh, I hate it when I accidentally make new swatches. There we go. Let's reuse this for some of these portions. There we go. I've been waiting to get to this ship for so long. The fact that this, like, second layer of the skirt is black it does so much for him. I'm, like, literally powering up drawing this shit. By drawing him and coloring. But the shit is poppin'. And then I think the rest is white, yes? No. One more gold highlight down here. And also the buttons are gold. I think this, like, double strip along the back is, like, more silvery, though, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Oh, that blew by fast. Apparently there's a difference between that and the final battle theme. I'm curious to hear that back-to-back to see what's different about it. Let's see. Oh, these are gold, too. Is it, like, a little bit faster now? Like, holds that note for longer, too. Oh yeah, this is going fucking nuts, actually. Also, we need to flip this. Yes! I'm becoming so oh god. Let's, resolve that, too. I'm becoming so unhinged right now. I think the clock noises are new too, yeah? I gotta get this as well. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, corrupted, like, ambient sounds. I'm really into it, though. Yeah, this one fucks even harder. I usually, like, jiggle my leg to the tempo of, like, whatever I'm listening to, and I'm, like, fucking struggling to keep up with this shit. I remember that shit with the Sting samples? Oh my god, come on. Yeah, let's fix the, like, the Sonic EXE looking ass face here. Okay, there's... This is also white. But we're coming up on needing to pick a tone for the red highlights and to return to that diamond pattern stuff from earlier. Boy, this shit fades out fast. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What's some other, like... Ooh, let's do Elite Four. Let's do Elite Four. Come on, Elite Four. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This shit has, like, millions and millions of views, by the way. The end stuff had, like, 6 million, and this is, like, 8.9 million. It's shocking that, like, a upload of this, like, lasted as long as it did. Are there any existing... I mean, I do like that this is, like, a little pinker and darker than this. I think for the flower, that's the way to go. Like, that's pretty much what it already looks like. Let's get this back on, and let's do these inner diamond shapes. Jesus fucking Christ, this percussion! Literally nothing but bangers. I'm not particularly measuring how thick these lines are supposed to be, but I think I've got what I want out of this. Like that fill there, just there, that shit's insane. I really want to see a version of this, or I suppose here, rather, where, like, every single, like, beat of this is just the fucking Vine boom sound effect. Because I want to, like, I mean, it's fading out now, but I'll, like, rewind it a little bit, so we can, like, re-listen to it with, like, that Vine boom sound in mind. Because that, like, thumping, like, is really close! That is how it feels, though, to listen to that battle theme. What else we got here? There's, like, you can just, like, look up Let's Plays. Black and white emotion theme.
Grammarly can help you quickly.
Grammarly cannot help. Grammarly can never help. Wait, it says this is from X and Y, but it has a picture of N on it. Do they reuse this theme for X and Y? That would be very cringe of me if I, like, heard this in, like, 2013 or whenever, and I thought it was, like, an original theme. They knew what they were taking, though. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm ready to go back to black and white too. Holy shit. Like, I haven't really gone back and listened to this soundtrack for, like, the, you know, the reasons stated. But now that I actually am, it's like a rush coming all back at once. Good ass game. Good ass hyphen game. Wait, what? Did I door these in the wrong layer? I most certainly did not, so why does that feel weird? It is on the color layer, Griffin. It's all on the color layer. Uh-oh. I mean, it's not touching any other line, so it is easy to fix. It's just never good. Like, you never want to catch shit like this. I hope I didn't do that to, like, anything else. Is there, like, color on the line art layer? Because I haven't checked for that either. Alright, there we go. So if I just swipe down, cut and paste, and then merge that back with the line art layer, and then we should be back in business. We can actually fill these. Yup! Whoa. Evil glow. You know, I was about to say, oh good, we're done with the flats. But I am noticing, like, one tiny little thing that I do want to go back and do. But it shouldn't take long. Okay, so you see this here. Even though this diamond, like, kind of meets here, like, underneath the tip of this feather, this is, like, 4 up, and then the other one is, like, 5 up. So you should still be able to see, like, a bit of this. So I want to have... on the color layer again, Griffin. So I want to have that, like, visible. It makes sense why that wasn't roughed out, though, because, like... this is a very sloppy, rough sketch. And, like, little precise details like that, I don't really have the space to account for. Okay, there's a couple other things to color in up here, but we should be done pretty soon. Oh, we gotta do the eyes! We got more colors to steal. Alright, new layers, new layers. Thank you, handwriting recognition, for knowing that word. There are so many times when, like, you have to, when you do the handwriting recognition, you have to, like, type a real word, or it won't recognize it. So if you try to, like, write, I don't know, Yiga, not to spoil anything that I happen to be working on, it'll, like, try to autocorrect it to, like, yoga and shit like that. What other music? Ooh, let's do, black and white Reshiram theme. And I've got 2 in mind. Yes! Alright, let's get the eye colors. Let's get the eyedropper on that one. Yeah, when I was figuring this out at the time, I had it as, like, more of a gray tone, but I think if we actually, like, look at the end reference footage... no, it's actually still kind of not clear. Sometimes they look gray, sometimes they look green, sometimes they look blue. They are determined to bamboozle me at every turn. Okay, okay. I think I'll use these, what I have here already, as, like, a baseline. And then I can just, like, hue shift it, you know? here we go, busting out the airbrush tool. The time has come.
What did I use? The little glow ones.
Ugh, I hate having to do these by hand. It drives me crazy. Not just having like the outer glow function like Photoshop has. Still comes close to what I did before though. Yeah, that should do it. So now, watch this shit. Now I can do anything that I want. Like, it's a little more that color. I don't think it's, like, as gray as I was making it before. It's got a little bit of color to it. Alright. Forgot to fill in these. Maybe reuse some key colors for that. Whatever. But with that, we're ready to shade, baby. So it's a good thing that I've still got this PSD open, because now I can get those colors too. So let's get some CA78B. What's the name of the town that slaps? Am I thinking of Driftvale? Let's find out. There's a bass boost version. I'm cool with this one that's like 7 minutes, I guess. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, let's see. I don't think I want to do anything like too crazy with the lighting. I know with this Emmy one, I did some really cool like secondary, like you can see where like the red light sources kind of cast some like bounce lighting onto a lot of this stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I think this Link one too. I don't think I showed this during the actual Galaxy Gallery that I did with Polyhex, but I added like some extra like green shit. I feel like that's like what I've been experimenting with a lot lately. Like lighting with like a bit more color to it rather than just like defining the shading and calling it a day. But I think both for getting this out, I really do want to see if I can be the one to like prove my love to end first before anybody else. But even beyond that, I want to see if, like... I don't know. For what I've got in mind, I don't think, the situation calls for it, if that makes sense. Let's do the eyelid first. See, now, and with, Pierre's makeup, now that's the fucking dream man. I did see, I was trying to go through the end tag to try and find somebody, anybody who has drawn him yet. And I didn't find anything, but I did find an artist who ships end with piers. And that is a little bit huge-brained. Oh shit, have I been doing all this in the same layer? Okay, new plan. We're locking this shit. There is no reason we want this anymore. To be like selected or interacted with or otherwise fucked with. Yeah, there we go. God, I'm just like thinking back to like the kind of town that Driftvale City is, the kinds of things that you do there. Now, this may come off as mean. Driftvale really did not do anything to deserve a bop this hard. Like, holy shit, man. I have to fill in this little back area here between like the nose and this like these 2 pixels of whatever. Wait, so undo. I have to go up to the selection. When did I make a new layer? The fuck? Let's just like shadow this in immediately and then we don't have to worry about it ever again. There we go. That makes my life easier. As far as the layer count goes, we're doing like really well for ourselves as well. I know with the Pierre's one, I was really having trouble staying within the limit of 35, which is, you know, when you have a canvas size of, I've been using 4000 by 5333 for a lot of these, and that has tended to knock me on my ass. But this is like really good actually. Like, I've got so much headroom. Imagine how many crazy effects I can drown this in, and I won't have to bake any of it. Except the eyes, I guess. But I suppose if I ever want to reproduce this technique, I now have video footage of what I did. That said, we don't need all of these to be separate, we can merge these. This is just for the sake of, like, being able to occasionally delete shit and, like, erase stuff without, like, interfering with the lines. Like, the strokes that I've decided I do want to keep. Let's get a little bit of shadow on that lip there. Like a larger one for the chin. Oh shit, guys, I never gave him ears. He doesn't have an ear, you guys. That's gonna be a problem. Guys, how can he hear me say I love you? That boy needs ears. He needs our help. That's, like, probably correct. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay. What are some other, like, good tracks we can do? Was there any, like, other Smash 4 shit we were talking about? Ooh, Rainbow Road. Let's do it, baby. Smash 4, Rainbow Road. Now, I'm very curious what I'm going to wind up stumbling across here, but I do recall this song having, like, a really weirdly low bitrate, even, like, on the CD, or, like, in the Wii U version. Oh! Wait, this version doesn't suck! Did they fix it in Ultimate? I am very pleased with this. I've been wondering what the non-crusty version sounded like all these years, and now I know. I'll have to re-reference this now. Okay, let's relock that then. Might actually want to lock the line art too, all things considered. See, because now it'll warn me, it'll stop me so that I make sure I'm going to the right layers. There we go. I'm glad I went back to catch that. Alright, let's get the neck. Oh, we've got this swatch equipped. Wait, okay, I have to remember where the light source is coming from, like, the top left, right? So, I don't think the shadow here is supposed to be, like, nearly as extreme. Like, maybe a little bit more like that, and that's probably fine. And I think for this we'll do, like, this might be a little bit tricky. Because, like, there's open lines, and then there's stuff that's, like, right next to each other that has to be, like, bright against dark. So we could do, like, a hard brush like this. But then you have, like, a really visible, like, line, like, up here. Between, like, where there is shading and where there is not. And sometimes those transitions can be hard to land. But we'll see if it works out here. Given how far that shadow needs to go up, there is a bit of, like, what's the word? Like a barrier, like a margin for error. I don't know. There's like a word for it. What's that called? When, like, you account for, like, going too far. When, like, something is designed to fail, like, a little bit, or, like, it's built with tolerances. I don't know. Like, tolerances isn't the word, but it's like that. That's what I'm thinking of. I really like that Bakamatai is in the related videos and it has 28 million views. Guys, did you fucking hear about Kiryu and Monkey Ball? I can't believe it. Let's what's like some other black and white music? I'm just gonna type in a town theme and see what it gives me. Let's do a Cumula Town Smile. Doesn't this version have like a really nice indoor theme? In game, I remember that. Like when you went inside, the percussion would like go away, and it'd be like a nice like gentler version. I do love me a little good clap clap. Hit me with that shit. Let's do like a 10% for these. That was a really short loop. Do we have a Cumula Town Indoors? Is that one that's actually uploaded? No, but apparently someone put a Cumula Town over a tsunami. No, really clicking that. Let's see. Like, there are towns here that I definitely, like, have not heard of. And this is, like, the Black and White 1 soundtrack. Like, what? I'm pretty sure we've done Undella Town. No, wait. No, I don't know where the fuck Undella Town is. This sounds like really, really pretty though. I'd like to hear it like in game if it's like in black and white. I need to like check the fucking Pokemon wiki and see where Undella Town is. It is on the East Coast, which is a little bit concerning. Whoa, that's what this looks like? Oh, I've definitely never been here then. Okay. Saving that for another time. Let's do Ents Castle. Let's do that one. Oh my god, the bridge theme? The Smash remix? Let's go. Okay. Oh shit, this too. Yeah, there's a lot of like known black and white stuff I can dig into. Stuff like this makes me really like surprised when people say that like Black and White 2 is vastly better than 1. Cause this game had such like a perfect climax. That's like a Bayonetta phrase. And like I'd be really surprised if 2 topped that, but that seems to be like the very common consensus. It's like, yeah, 1's okay. I'm sitting here, 1 blew me away. And now I know that this bit is like specifically referencing the black and white credits as well. I'm very curious to see what all the buzz is about for sure. Okay, let's come back to this. I want to do the hair next, so let's get that shade too. Wait, what? Huh? Did I like never shade the hair? Oh, it's on like a different layer for some reason. But it does have a color. And it makes the rest of the green make sense here. So that is under value. 359 658. Yup. Did I like do something to the sensitivity here? I did. There we go. I don't know why I don't lock layers more often, because even just like in the small amount of time that I've done that for myself, there have been like so many like close calls and saves. Oh, does that not go all the way? No shot does it go all the way. Look at all that extra pixel. Inexcusable. Jesus Christ. And they still let me stream? They still let me use this thing? Oh, it like got rid of the color from like the recent swatches. I have to like type it in again. Okay. Weird, but okay. Alright, I want to bust out Ends Bridge. That's the one that I want. Ends Bridge. This is a half-hour version, but I do fucking love it. This one right here was like the all-timer for me. Like, there's no way. I'm in disbelief that Black 2 has any chance of topping this. I'm not gonna be ready for when it does, though. The thing that I was talking about earlier with the fingers may be yet another issue here, but I'll try to work it out. I think I've got a couple of kind of freaky ideas of mine. But you'll just have to wait and see. Oh yeah, that shadow right there. On just like the front bang. That goes a long, long way. Let's kind of soften that up a little bit though. God, I would love a Smash remix of this one. I'd be really curious to hear something like that. I did see, like, some remixes when I looked this up, but sadly my worry is that it's, like, Ends Bridge Orchestral Cover. And, like, that's literally, like, the name that I make fun of with, like, YouTube remixes that just, like, take the MIDI data and then convert it with, like, I say more realistic sounding instruments, but it really sounds like a worse MIDI than the actual MIDIs are. Let's bring this down to 5. I don't want to, like, start eating up into where there actually is supposed to be shadows. And we'll switch to this. And try to make that work. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. I had a lot of, the thing that I'm doing and describing right now, I had a lot of difficulty with it, you know, back in the trackpad days. But I think just having the pressure sensitivity when airbrushing, it really goes such a long way into making this thing that I, like, thought was impossible, like, doable. Because you heard me earlier, like, I was describing this technique as though it was, like, a nightmare. But every time I've, like, actually had to do it, it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. It's 10 long years behind me now. Okay, we still need to do this. This is all part of, like, this back layer. That's gonna be tricky to figure out. Like, I did just say, like, oh, it was fine though. It was all easy. Nope, not anymore. We had a cock, not anymore. Don't pay me, I don't care. Pay me, I care. Me at the people who I dog sat for. Oh boy, here goes. Here goes. Now I gotta do the airbrushing. Please. I might like use the mask tool for this actually, because I want to like whatever I'm doing right now. I want to make sure I'm like keeping it within like the right selection. Like I want to fill in like the curves that I like and that I want to keep. Like this. Yeah, and then I can just like kind of keep going back and forth and do this, and you don't have to like sacrifice like stuff that's actually like, you know, I did all this erasing, you know, very carefully, and I think it'd be a shame if all that work were thrown away. And then maybe like one more bit of white here, like to restore this. And I think that works out. I might soften this though a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my problem here was like, once I like merge all this, I'll explain what the fuck I'm talking about. But first of all, isn't there like a merge mask option? So there is. Merge that with the shading. Let's turn on the background again too. Because with N's like regular hair, the way it actually is, once we like are talking about the top of his head, like without the hat, because I haven't drawn him without his hat before, it looks more like this. Like it looks like a fucking turtwig. And then it's like this. And I tried to like, I don't know, smooth it over, even though it's like a very intentional part of his design. But I think if I did it like that, then some of the difficulties that I was having there, like the back of the hair, like, would not have been a thing. Sometimes when you love a man, you have to take them as they are, ahoges and all. God, what was this? I found some weird-ass image. I was like looking up Turtwig memes. I think when like the Diamond and Pearl remakes were first like revealed, and it was like, I don't even remember like what the meme said. It was like the shocked Pikachu meme, and it was like about not wanting to date a guy because they picked Turtwig. It was something like that. It was complete fucking nonsense, both in premise and in delivery. I have no idea where I'd find it now though. I just like looked up like DuckDuckGo images, and that's how you know you'll never find something ever again, is if it's like not on like an actual platform. You just like get bounced to it by like search engine results. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's not that many Turtwig memes out there. The situation is a little bit of a dire drought. Actually, hold up. You know what? I did post it on Priv. I can find the Turtwig meme. I can do this. I'm listening to this encouraging music. I can do it. I can find it. If I just like go into my media and sort, there are so many fucking Jinjos on my private account, you have no idea. You'll never know. There is so much insane shit here. Oh dear. Wait, okay, I found it, I found it. I found the Turtwig meme! This. Wait, I have to minimize the Photoshop window. I have to claw through so many windows to get to my desktop. This! What the fuck does this mean? I don't get it! And with that, I think it is time to switch to this orchestral cover. It's got nice artwork in the thumbnail. I hope they credited the artist. These strings are just okay. I don't know. We'll see about that. Some nice horns, though. I can accept the horns. Well, as far as me making a joke out of, you know, YouTube orchestral covers, this is, like, decent. I don't know if I'd, like, listen to it over the original version, because it's pretty similar, and it doesn't do anything, like, particularly revelatorily different. But it's not bad, I guess. I do want to see the source on that art. I hope that's credited in the description, because I love finding art. Like, I will go over so many mountains and valleys and hills and caverns and canyons and pits to find, like, sources for shit. Like, people will just, like, save an image and, like, repost it and stuff. And I always get, like, so bothered by that. Like, I love retweeting things and crediting and following artists. Oh, I don't think I selected this one. This little triangle down here. Let's do like a 10% for this stroke. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get this either. That can just be like all the way in though. That's like not a big deal. Although, what is a big deal is that this does not go all the way, this selection. See what I mean though about this tool being like so close to like usable? Like you barely notice it. Like, it gets, like, every pixel but one, which is a few more than Photoshop's selections get, but it's not all of them. And you have to think about it like that. Because I really do just, like, not touch the acute corners as often on Photoshop stuff. Or rather, as I did with Photoshop stuff. And I think it kind of shows sometimes. It is like a huge time saver, doing it by hand or not. There was actually a really cool thing I found in Procreate. There's a fun little feature where you can like look at like I think it's in Canvas information, but it'll show you like an actual timer of how long you've been working on any given project. So there's some stuff here where it's like, oh yeah, you've worked on this for 8 hours, you worked on that for 10 hours. There's one in here that has the clock up to 24 hours, which is like news to me, but apparently I worked on something for that long already in Procreate, considering how relatively not that long of a time I've had this iPad. But it's really interesting though, because like they say that you should like go about your pricing your art for like commissions and whatever, like based on how many hours it takes you to produce a finished piece. And I've never really like done that quite so literally, you know? I've always just kind of felt it out. I've just had vibes, you know? Like, oh, I feel like this takes me 4 hours. And then Procreate comes along and says, actually, this takes you 8 hours. I'm like, oh. I didn't know. I guess, though, with any luck, if we are on pace to finish this tonight, this would be 4 hours, but I guess that doesn't include the rough portion, which I did for like a couple of hours on its own earlier today. And don't even get me started on all that hand stuff we did. But I guess that's what the timer is for. We'll see the cumulative work by the end. Let's get this down. Where's the value? There we go. I'm trying to be like a little less shy with just like painting some deeper blacks into what I've already got here. Because sometimes my shading is like a little bit fuzzy. Like I don't go as extreme with the light and shadow values as I could or frankly should. But for stuff like mouths, like that shit is pitch black. So going back to like add a little bit of additional, I don't know, darkness where there should be, but I ordinarily wouldn't be doing that, has been going a long way for me lately. Also, music has been stopped for a while, so I'm gonna finish. I still don't know the word for it. I was trying to figure it out earlier tonight, and I still cannot figure out what it is, but I want to say handkerchief, but there's no way that that's what that is. The handkerchief is like what goes in like a pocket or like a breast pocket. And boy do I see breast, but I don't see so much pocket. So I don't think that that's what that is. All right, let's scroll around here and see what's awaiting us. Why the fuck is PewDiePie says the N-word, like the second search result? Pokemon Black music. Let's just see what comes up. Like there's compilations and there's like the whole soundtrack, but what I want to see, oh god, someone remastered the entire soundtrack. Yeah, I just want to see what the what sort of like #1 suggestions there are. Ooh, we got Gym Leader music, we got the Getsis music, we got the Rival music. These are all good. These are some good ones to go for. And still with this like unfulfilled red. There's not like any more of that up here, is there? No, okay. Oh boy, I think I'm a little bit too familiar with this one. I am not forgetting the... I think there were like multiple streams where like I got like really stuck on like a... What's like the flying squirrel one? Is that Pachirisu? It's like Pikachu-like. And it's electric, and it hates me, and I hate it. Like that is what I immediately associate with this music. I have like a very traumatic response. Ooh, this is gonna be fun to shade. I'm looking forward to this. I might try to do, I don't think the flower itself has any gradients, but I could go back and like kind of have kind of the inner, I don't know my flower anatomy either, but kind of the middle portion of it being like a little something nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. Yup, there we go. I like how they came out. Let's, I don't know how I want to do the diamonds. I feel like I should just, like, treat them as though they're, like, a flat part of the fabric. But, like, would they have their own, like, lights and shadows? Would they cast? I don't know if they're supposed to be, like, embossed or not, I guess is the question. What else do we have here in the related? We got Team Plasma music. Okay. I can fuck with that. Yeah, let's go back to like the kind of the whites of this like coat. And also, to fill this shit in, I've been so bad with like making like consistent like selection groups tonight. My elbow hit the spacebar. Alright, ultimate question. Do I shade the cheeks? I just might have no choice. Yeah, we're keeping that. Are you kidding me? Dude's looking like a praying mantis. Come on. Team Plasma's theme also does like have a lot going for it. I think I don't like give this one much credit because it's like one of like, you know, it's a grunt theme and you hear it quite a bit, but it's pretty good. Can't help but spot another missed pixel down here. Grr, bark, bark, grr. Here we go. Guys, is it titty time? I think it might be titty time. Well, maybe it's... Uh-oh. Did I just unplug my foot? It says it's still charging, but I'm gonna keep my eye on the percentage there. Because speaking of fucking fragile apple cords, there's like one side of it that's like bent, because my laptop like fell on it wrong. And like the fact that I'm able to charge it with like this original cable at all is like kind of a miracle. It has to be like plugged in like just right, and if it's like not aligned perfectly, then like it'll either start charging and uncharging really fast, so you'll hear like the charging chime like back to back quite a bit, or it doesn't charge at all. But most of the time it charges, as long as I'm like, you know, gentle with it, which I just now was not. Alright, what else we got here? It was that theme. Yeah, give me some Getsus. Scary, scary, scary. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting one to shade. Holy moly. This is the final boss for me. This is the final boss of Boobs. It's gonna have to be a lot of like unique layers too. I think shadows underneath this though actually kind of helps. Because then like the actual like creases in the fabric have like more volume to them. Like, I think they ought to be casting a shadow, right? Yeah, already I can see what I've done so far going like a long way as far as actually selling these as stretched fabric. It's really nice so far. And that's before we're even like at the specular highlights that I want to do for these. My elbow needs to lay off it tonight. I like to rest it on my desk if I'm drawing at my desk, but I don't have any more desk left. The only place to put my elbow is on the laptop. I'm gonna like smash keys all over the place here. Let's see, let's figure this out. Oh, that felt like a short loop. What was the other one that we still wanted to do? Rival theme. Okay, we can do rival theme. Give me the rival theme. This one's cute. Okay, so what I want to get now is some, like, very big soft shadows for, you know, the boobage. This is the shit that's gonna make it shine. It does have to be like reconciled with these like little fabric bridges that I built though, because there's like kind of a shaded ridge that's going up the middle there. You can see that in the layer menu. So I've got to figure that out too. I'd say that's looking pretty good though. Like, sufficiently strained. He actually has no buttons on the chest of his shirt because, you know, because they're gone. They fucking blasted away. This is what eating Reshiram food does to your body. It's like what people are scared of soy for, but like in a himbofication way. Like, listen, I like N and all, but I'm not kidding myself. We all know that he would absolutely verbatim post the fucking Reshiram Facebook post. God, it would be really funny if I had extra time to literally draw that with N. Like, bent over at like the 90-degree angle, like dipping into the bowl. Question being though, would I want to like draw the Reshiram? Because that'd be a hassle. Like, I don't want to do that. If I can like just kind of scooch him over just an RPG, then like maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about like the logistics of the ship post and like if it is worth it. Because it's probably not, but also I've done more for less, I think, you know? Okay, let's see. I want this to like stop when it hits the chest. But I also want that stoppage to be like a smoother gradient. So something like that. And now we should be good to merge these. Alright. Well, that actually covers a lot of the, if we turn off the color here, we can actually get a much better sense of how much is actually done so far. And once we do like the gold highlights, that's pretty much the entirety of the upper body. And then it's just like this left, which it looks like a lot, but the shapes are a lot bigger and simpler. So I think we can get through with it pretty dang quick. I'm sure there's plenty more from Black and White 2 that we've yet to touch. I'm going to give the Elite Four theme an encore, just because it happens to be in the sidebar. And you know, we're at the 3-hour mark now. It's been a while since I've like actually finished something on Galaxy Gallery. I think the last couple of times I've had to like finish it off stream. And not even just for like SFW versus NSFW all reasons, but just like I literally don't have the time. So this will be nice. I wasn't even like planning on doing a Galaxy Gallery after the Pierre's one was so recent, but you know what? It's nice to have an excuse to do it. Because like now that I can actually make stuff this fast, like it does kind of just fucking rule and has no downsides at all. Let's get the colorway back on here. Oh, this would be a weird transition. Let's do this. Let's figure this out. Because it has to, like, go like that, which is kind of weird. Like, this is gonna need a few shadows cast on it, but nothing that should be a big deal. Oh, never mind, it's a big deal, it's a big deal! I'm trying to get, like, that predetermined, like, arc thing to kick in, but it keeps deciding it wants to do a line. I have no idea what triggers the quadrilateral. That's an arc. There we go. You know, just give me an easy one. Just give me an easy day, you know? Yeah, there we go. No one's gonna care that that's mathematically perfect, but I'll know. Hey, anyways, we, like, I feel like, barely touched on the actual, like, Legends Arceus information that was revealed today. I did cover the direct earlier, and that'll go up, I guess, before this, in the tomorrow morning, I think. But one of the things that I was saying a lot, during that trailer was that, I wanted to see, like, some direct feed stuff. Because the live stream was, like, not kind to that game. It looked, like, really over-sharpened, and I thought there was, like, some like, weird, like, filter shit going on, like, that they were making it look like that on purpose, but the, even though I was attributing the way that game looked to, like, YouTube compression, even just, like, the live stream premiere, quality versus, like, the actual trailer that's, like, uploaded to the Pokemon channel is, like, night and day difference. It really does look a lot better than I thought it did at first. I think my remaining problems that visually come down to, like, art style. I still think it's kind of lit weird. Like, a lot of the trees have just, like, a lot of weird, like, pitch black highlights on it, which makes it look, like, really, like, amateur-y and Unity-y, but... And I'm not really a fan of the colors either, most of the time. Just like the particular shade of grass that they're going for is like a... This isn't going to mean anything to anybody else but me, but like a Roblox green, I guess. It might mean something to some people. Like, because I did the, I did Tyler's Roblox Adventure Trilogy, and the first level in the first Roblox Adventure game, it is like that kind of like... busted out on the color wheel. It's like a yellowish green. It's like that, but it's also like kind of dull and desaturated. It's not a good green. That's all I'll say. I don't know, it's like, if you look back on a lot of like what people have been mad at the Pokemon Company for, like, in terms of the visuals in their last couple of games not being up to snuff. Like, the character models have never bothered me, but I can absolutely agree that, like, something's, like, up with the environments. And I can't help but wonder, like, if at this point, if it is down, like, are they really having to deal with technical restraints, or like, did they just, like, not get, like, good people for the job? Because, like, there's a level of, like, oh, well, we had no choice but to make it look this way, versus, like, we made it look this way on purpose, like, with what we had. This is the choice that we made visually. Because even, like, the key art has that, like, same, like, gross, ugly green. Just, like, not a nice palette in general. I don't like how that green goes with the sky either. But the music's good. I'm still on the fence on whether or not like I want to pick it up. Because it really does seem like there are some ideas that I'd really be curious to see for myself. How they pulled it off. You know, I was going to have more to say on this, but then I realized that I bought Astral Chain for full price. So I think I'll be fine. I think I can swallow it. And even if it does wind up sucking, at the very least, I still didn't get Sword and Shield. So I'll have that. I'll be able to hold on to that shred of my dignity. Oh, we still need to do this, like, this silvery bit down here, too. And also, there's no more music. Here's my fucking problem, is that usually I, like, listen to each piece for, like, 10 to 15 minutes at a time. And these are, like, 3-minute cuts. So I'm, like, churning through stuff like this at, like, a breakneck pace. Like, what the fuck is Unity Tower? Have I been to Unity Tower? I haven't been to Dragon Spiral Tower. Let's do Dragon Spiral Tower music. I remember liking that, right? Why is this called Dragon Spiral Tower 3D? And why is the first video result just like a blank spot? Is it like 3D audio? I don't know. The good news is that this is 15 minutes, so yippee for me. Spooky. Yup, there's that stray pixel. Don't think I don't see you. That's an arc, baby. Yes. 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 There we go. That's looking good. I'm very excited to get the highlights on these like these gold bits. That's gonna be nice. Probably not a good time to be doing the pants. But I guess this is what I've selected. This is what I've committed to. Yeah, and then I want like this lower part to be like that. I don't know, just something to like kind of help the lighting kind of sell the boobs and butt a little bit more. But I guess the light isn't supposed to like twist with the body. That doesn't make any sense. At the same time, I could have like a little bit of like this, like on the other side kind of also revealed. That kind of looks nice. I want to keep that actually. And then for this, I'll have like a little bit more of that and like a softer highlight. I guess that's okay. I guess it looks okay. There's not really like any like knee definition. This is my fucking problem, is that I never draw knees. I don't think I like get them really. And you know, that's not like a healthy thing art-wise. But I've already like lined and colored and shaded all of this, so it's a little late to reconsider. I just hope that it looks good enough. Okay, yeah, let's get going. Let's get going on these like these Reshiram feathers or whatever. On Reshiram's specially formulated skirt. This is, like, a little bit extremely Gryffindor, though. I have no reason to believe that if I were to make a Reshiram Gaijinka, that it wouldn't, like, have this exact feature. Like, this is totally a Griffin move. Whoever's responsible for, like, doing this to N knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. In fact, this seems to be the case with, like, all the alt outfits. Someone's, like, doing this to these men on purpose, and, like, I don't know if, like, their boss, like, knows about it. Like, I think they're just, like, getting away with it and nobody knows. But I know. Oh, my back. I wasn't heeding the cheers for stretching. I think that's my problem, is that I haven't, like, streamed in, like, a week, and I haven't, like, sat in this chair for a while. You know, let me, like, lower it, maybe. Because I've been, like... My back hurts when I'm in this chair when my neck is, like, straight and I'm looking, like, at a screen in front of me. But when I'm drawing, I'm, like, it's even worse. Like, I'm hunched over, I'm looking down. I guess I haven't really had to think about my posture like that before, because I, you know, haven't had a tablet for that long. And when I do have it, I'm, like, in bed. And, like, drawing with the laptop in bed was, like, not... That couldn't go on. But, iPad's kind of cozy as fuck. That doesn't hurt my wrists or my back at all. But, I don't think I can stream from bed. I think that might be a step too far. That's looking good. I'm ready to switch up this music, though. Think of all the tracks that I wanted to listen to for, like, a straight hour. It's not this one. We're getting to a good point on this, so I want to do... We've got the history open here. Let's just do... Let's do the fucking Cynthia theme again. Why not? He's a champion in my heart. Also, he did, like, spoilers, I guess, like, defeat the champion. So I guess that makes him the champ? But then I guess I defeated N. But, like, not formally? So who is the champion? Let's, color these both at once, by the way, so that we can just, like, have them share the same gradient. And that casts on that, and that's looking pretty good. I think literally all that's left. Let's turn off the color layer one more time for a little progress update. But I believe that all that's left is this like second like black skirt bit. Everything else looks like I've gotten around to it already. I don't really see any like blank areas here. Yup, my time has come. I think it's best if I treat this as like one like flat thing though. I was thinking of having this like look like separate pieces. I don't know if that makes as much sense anymore as I maybe thought it did at first. I think it would be a lot more satisfying if we just like went in with like a 20 and just like did some fat swoops. Maybe even a 30. I've like never gone this high before with the brush size. I've never had to. Yeah, I like how that looks. Whoa. Not looking how that looks. There we go. You have to like drag... The thing with this is that you have to drag left and right to adjust the sensitivity, and it's really easy to do that accidentally and fuck up like whatever setting you currently have. Which is, you know, it's a hard thing to communicate. I kicked the fucking cord again! Like, this needs to get any more damaged. And this is like... People talk about, like, dongles and shit. As if that's, like, the worst, you know... Apple cable situation. Have you seen what they do with the charging cords now? And I'm not talking iPhones, because like you get a brick for like, you know, 10 or 20 bucks or however much it is, and it's like, it's, you know, it's not included in the box, but like if you're buying $1,000 phone, like it's a $10 brick, like you'll be fine. The Mac shit is actually insane. Like, you've got the brick, and then there's the cable that goes from the brick to the wall, and the cable that goes from the brick to the laptop, and every single one of those parts is like $40 each. Like if you want like a full set new, it's like over $100 for a charging cable, and it's like, it's high wattage, but I mean, is that worth $100? Like, they did not used to be that expensive. Like, when it comes to Apple stuff, there's a certain level of like, come on, you don't have to charge that much for it, but I'll still pay it, haha. And then there's like the second level of Apple overcharging, which is like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Like, I don't even get it. What else are we seeing in the sidebar here? Yeah, this is all like Smash music. And I definitely am not interested in playing Square Enix music and getting slammed in 3 seconds. I completely forgot I did the Torna playlist at the start of this. Let's bring it back around to Route 10. We're kind of wrapping up with this. So let's like, you know, wind down with something chill. You know? Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna have to select this and this and this and this and this, and inside this and this. There we go. kind of doing like a 5 and 10 thing. God damn it, elbow. It's always so like precisely on the spacebar on like no other key. It's not like I'm hitting M and accidentally like muting it. It's always the spacebar. I'll tell you what the scary thing is, though, is that, like, I was joking about, like, doing certain things if there's, like, extra time. I really think we're gonna have that time. And, like, you know, I'd like to just be done early tonight and call it a night, because, you know, I was talking about my sleep not being so good, and I am, like, you know, I think it's pretty visibly, like, low energy tonight. Which is fine. Chill nights are fine. When it's like an art stream, you know? What matters is the end product that you get. And I'm pretty happy with how this has come out, so that's what I care about. I don't know what that Twitch notification is, by the way, considering I have those like completely disabled across the entire device. Literally, what could that be? Because the only thing I usually get when I'm, streaming, it'll like send me a notification like at the start of a stream to tell me about like, oh, you need to check out the dashboard. Which is, as far as I consider it, just like spam. But like in the middle of a stream like that, what the fuck could that possibly be? Can I get like notified of copyright strikes in real time? Maybe that's what's happening? I don't think I should have said that out loud. Like, I'm actually, like, sincerely concerned that that's what just happened. This is a fucking shit arc. I'm gonna, like, recalculate this. There we go. That's like, a lot less trouble. Yeah, okay. Let's bring the 30 back up and kind of like round this back down. I'm honestly gonna like go and like check my phone. Like I don't want to like view it on stream. Oh. All right. I have no idea what that notification is because it's not on my phone. But I'm not, like, streaming from my iPad, I'm just, like, capturing it on my Mac. So I don't know what it means. Okay. We gotta do these now. Did I, like, do the insides of these? Okay, good. If I missed any of these, that would have been a disaster. Holy shit. Okay. Let's kind of do these like one column at a time. Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about earlier, is that it's really like difficult to see, to get a sense of how these are like actually supposed to be like positioned or lit. I just have to like assume that I got it right based on like the very limited reference material that I had access to. Like, it's at a weird angle, too. Like, it's, like, upside down, and it's, like, obscured by other shit. You just kind of see a peek of it. It's like, oh. Like, the fact that I'm able to discern that there's, like, this second dress to it is, like, very, very coincidental. I don't know. It's a slim chance, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the creator dashboard, that's what it usually bothers me about. I have no idea. I have no idea what it could be. You know what? There is one other kind of Twitch notification that I get, and that is to inform me when somebody that I follow has started streaming. So that's probably it. I have to believe that to get these other evil thoughts out of my head. What's the sensitivity on this looking like? Yep, that's 100. Okay. Well, it's not, like, perfectly aligned with these other things of shading that I've gone across and done, but... No, it's moderately convincing. One more thing that I do want to do is, like, give it one more pass. And just, like... Because one of the other things that I did back in the Photoshop days is that I would, like, put, like, a big gradient across everything. And I do think that was, like, an actually good thing to be doing. But of course, Procreate got no gradient tool, so I don't really do that anymore. But I think as far as just like this goes, giving it like a nice like wide shadow that kind of like starts dark and then like goes like from bottom to top would kind of like elevate it. Maybe like half opacity there. Fuck it, 100. Yes, okay. Let's toggle that a little bit. Yeah, I like that that's there. I think that's worth keeping. I'm holding on to it. It does also mean, though, that I'm going to have to do a similar thing for the rest of these gold highlights and red diamonds, which is not something that I wanted to do, but, I mean, if it works miracles for everything else, you know. Then I say let the results shine. Okay, okay. Is that the last of it, though? I think that means we're done. Except we're not. Because now we have to do the shine layer. Which should be somewhat of a quick pass over just like all these like gold spots. Maybe that doesn't need to be 100% anymore, Griffin. But yeah, just something to like make all these like metallic surfaces just stand out a little bit more. And of course, nothing more metallic than some good old boobies, so we do have to do some shine up here as well. I don't think I need to like select these back areas anymore. There's no way that would be affected by that. Oh, here's a genuine question though. Would the golden stem thingies on the flower be considered reflective enough? Maybe if it's like dewy? I don't know. Yeah, this shit goes a long way. Literally every time, it's always worth doing. He just deserves to have it, you know? He's been good all year. That's a keeper. Doesn't need to be 100% though. I think 50 or 60 is a good place to keep it. However, I'm actually not going to bake this one. We're going to call this Boob Shine. We're just going to hold on to that just the way it is. That way, if I change my mind, I can come back to it later. Yeah. Okay. One more of these, and we should be good. Aside from, you know, the rest of the trim, that is, but with that in mind, I'm gonna bring it even more back, and I think we should do an encore of the end themes. I've got 6 minutes now to do all these trims, and also shade this shit over here, which I for some reason didn't do. Oh, I hate doing that. That's like 10 seconds lost right there. The final boss of Husbands. Yes. Okay. I'm like determined to have this piece finished before we get through both end themes. Like I'm holding myself hard to that 6-minute timer that I just set for myself, because I think I can really do it. By the way, in case you're getting your hopes up, I am thinking through the logistics of doing that Reshiram thing, and I really don't think I will. At least not tonight, not on stream. Like I mentioned being tired earlier, like I'm really ready to take a nap. I've been usually going to bed like fucking 5 hours earlier than the time that I would end a stream, so I'm a little bit I think the expression is out of steam, but the words that were about to come out of my mouth was out of sauce. Oh, hey, dude, I'm making some spaghetti. You got any sauce? Nah, dude, I'm all out of sauce. Like, the best guess I have as to why I made that connection, like, maybe, like, fuel in the tank was the expression I was getting confused. But you don't put sauce in the tank. Griffin, what is the matter with you? Also, that's our halfway mark. Now we have to find the end final battle theme, which is actually not surfacing very easily in the I've just been like scooching through my history, seeing what I can find. It's like not where I think it ought to be. Like I see all this other shit. Is it this? Oh, okay. Yeah, the music's speeding up and getting more anxiety-inducing, considering, like, I'm putting myself on a timer is, like, not nice. It's not a nice thing to do for myself. This is it, Luigi! Oh, fuck. Why do I have to go back and redo this fucking back half? Literally the ticking clock! At least it's a slow clock. Okay, I already did this downwards part, right? Yes, okay, that's good, that's good. That's a lot of time saved. Okay, fuck, I gotta do that. I gotta do this. It's gonna be cutting it close. Oh, there's one loop down. Did I get this? I did not. Okay, just this left, just this left. There's one big curve and one big brush. One big chance. Am I for real gonna like actually do this? Like, because I didn't think I was gonna. Cutting it awfully close, Griffin! Wait, it's fading away. You're not gonna go to the sting sample a second time? That doesn't count, that doesn't count, that doesn't count. Okay, done, 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 done! I regard that as done. However, that is, just the character art, and I do want to, figure something out here for the, background. So, we'll do the, emotion music and everything that I wanted to do will probably be able to get done within that 5-minute chunk. But that 3 minutes like blew by, so I don't really know. Until it's too late. Okay, let's walk through the plan that I've got here. So this isn't a technique that I've attempted with anything in a while, but it was an old favorite of mine back in the day. So, duplicate all the art, and then, I guess, unlock this is a prerequisite. Then flatten it. And then select all the negative space in the piece. This is Griffin's special advice, just for you. Then when you have that selection, do another new layer, fill in with the color, and maybe in this case, we'll do an alpha lock on it, and throw in some extra hues. Maybe we'll do some... maybe some... That's going to need to be much bigger. Some blues. Some greens. Maybe a little bit of pink. Maybe like a little bit more white in the center of that too. And then we'll do a Gaussian blur. Actually, we'll duplicate this first. And turn off the alpha lock, because then it's not blurring within itself. And now, once we start sliding that up, it's going to start blooming over the artwork. And look at that. Isn't that just a dream? We'll go up to like 20. 20 is probably a good amount. Like, that pops now, doesn't it? Would you take his hand? And the reason you would ordinarily want to keep something like this is that you could, like, if you wanted to, you could reselect this and then invert it and then, like, scrub this so that you have this, like, kind of bloomed outline. But then if you wanted to do, like, a background, you still could while keeping that. But I think that the blurred shit that we've got going right now is, like, probably good enough. So I'll probably just keep this and delete that. Or maybe I won't, actually. Wait, yes I will, and then I'll turn on this. Do I want that halo, though? Nah, no I don't. Okay, we'll keep that then. We'll put this behind that, though. We don't need this. What the fuck is Eve? Is that what it thought I was? No, that's the letter Y. There we go. Yee! Guys, remember Yee? That's an ancient fucking meme. Okay. We'll name this Bloom. We'll name this Blur. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll put some soft light on top of all of that. Without the reference or selection on, though. And then we can start fucking around with shit like this. Whoa, what is the, this inner stuff that's happening here? It looks like some stuff got, like, not quite kept in. Why, though? Oh, I know why. Because when I reselected this... that's odd. Oh, I see. At which step I failed here. I had to do multiple drag and drops to fill every single one of these fields. Which is, you know, a little fucking stupid. But it's fine. That does, like, kind of make the hips scream a little bit, which is a favorite phrase of mine. Because when you had, like, the... Oh, that just, like, abruptly cuts off, doesn't it? We'll loop it. When you have the, like, that dark background or whatever, you don't really notice it as much, but... My god, the things I did to this man's waist. Holy shit, people. Let's turn off the alpha lock there. Duplicate it. Blur it. And I have a good enough memory that I know that I went up to 20. Is there a reason I'm, like, not noticing it? Because I kept the selection on. So I want to go... Yeah, redo duplicate layer, then turn off the selection, then blur. There it is. This is what we like to see. Okay. I'm not seeing any gaping holes anymore, so that's a good sign. Get rid of this. Keep that on. Gotta rename this to I. Thank you. And I'll put some good old pink on it. Assuming there's like a version of this that like looks nice. I was thinking screen was gonna look good. We'll see if we can like make that. If we can force that to happen. Soft light is almost there. I feel like whatever effects I am clicking with, I keep seeming to have to like reduce them to like 50. And you know me, I love me some extreme hairstyles. Hairstyles? Layer styles. The SL stands for slut. Let's compare that to screen. At that point, screen kind of desaturates the colors. Soft light at least like keeps them like a little bit like vivid. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll go behind the clean layer. And I recreated the like one of my sparkle brushes that I have in Photoshop. So I'll just like kind of scatter some of that shit all around and see what that accomplishes. Although it won't actually be able to be behind this because oh, you've got the let's try putting that behind. Okay, that fixes it. Phew. And then we'll do this. Does that make sparklies? It should. They're there, apparently. Ah. But they're behind the blur as well. Or the bloom. Let's do a clipping mask on this then. Seems like that's going to be the only way we accomplish this. Yeah, there we go. And that's like the biggest I can make that brush, so... let's kind of like try and fade it off at the edges a little bit. We'll just like make a circle and then tighten it. Yeah, I like how that looks. I like how that came out. Alright. Well, there's some corner stuff here to do. I'm trying to think of like any other finishing touches we could do. And one of them is just now occurring to me. I want to cross-reference this with the previous end piece that I did to make sure that this is something that I did. And looking at the booby border, as the layer is so lovingly named, it also has a greater than colon close parentheses in there, which is a little bit great of me. Yeah, that track just ended. We'll put on one more, and we'll fix these boobies, and we'll probably be done for tonight. What else can we nab from the history that's like a nice piece? Like, I don't want something like 2 and 10s. Let's do Ensbridge. Ensbridge, baby. Let's do it. It's good enough for the end of the game. It's good enough for the end of the stream, just saying. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Nope. Actually, yes. Pokemon Black. Credits. That's how you end a stream, baby. What? Oh, this is like a joke. This is a joke video. Booby time, let's go. Such a luxurious sound for the Nintendo DS. Just soaring. Yup. And that has been Galaxy Gallery for tonight. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me right here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream tonight. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord, places where I will be posting such art. You can hang out there. All sorts of channels for you both on and off stream. And if any of what I just mentioned interests you, you can check out the links in the Twitch cards below if you are watching this live, or in the YouTube description if you are watching the VOD. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I made the time to do this. This dude fucking rules. And I hope other N-heads will appreciate this. But until then, you guys have a good night. And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.